Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Rage and I am contacting you via secure communication channel from my moon base located in center of moon. As I was exploring my base and reactivating various systems, I came across stasis chamber where I found clone of myself. Let me introduce you to him.
Alright lads and lasses, listen up, cause I'm only saying this once. It's Dr. Scottish Rage, and we're gonna kill some people with the style of the Highlands.
Oh! Sorry, I can't. Alright, because I straight up cannot believe I've not done an episode of this in ages, we're gonna go with forgetfulness. Is that even how you spell it? Forgetfulness. Just to really go for it. There's actually been an update, and you can now get a bioweapon. But in order to do that, I do need to win 5 games. Now, I'm not saying I can't win 5 games, but what I am saying is that may take some time. Oh, we're against Savinka. You know, of course, the age-old plague of Savinka and his empty genes. So that should be fine. I mean, if it's a new player, I could see this going well. I could see this going pretty well. So where do I want to start? I'm gonna let's give it China. I don't know what I'm giving to China. Hey, Merry Christmas! I got you China! Just pull out a piece of paper. It says, please sign here to claim China. You sign it, and then in sync, every person in the country hollers your name. So, you know, John. I like John. I like to give John some countries every now and then. So everyone across the entire country just goes, John! And it echoes across the continent. Yes, it is good. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but congratulations if you're watching this and you called John, then yeah, you have now successfully purchased China, so congratulations. We are actually infecting a little bit faster than our friend Savinka over there. Forgetfulness is like, what kind of formatting is that? It looks like I just spilled some S's and E's onto the next line accidentally without thinking. Oh, damn. Okay, so we're going pretty nicely. I mean, we need to figure out what his game plan is, of course, because he may be going for something a lot more subtle than simply infecting faster than me. So we're going to go for the quadfecta. Is it quadfecta? Because it's trifecta. I'm going to go with quadquetta. We're going to go for the quadquetta of transferring a deadly disease that is going to make all the world just be like, what was I doing today? I don't know. Like, they return their personalities and memories of what things are and who people are. They just can't ever make plans because they just forget them. So they kind of just bumble through life doing whatever happens to come their way. So basically, your average... I'm not going to say a group of people here, because there's not a group of people I could say that doesn't get really offended. You don't actually know. Basically, your average uni student. There you go. That was close enough to me that I could viably say that. Alright, I want to get the start of the birds, because they do tend to be very useful for spreading to nearby countries, so we will get them. I might get the upgraded birds as well, just because they really do a lot of work. Like, okay, I guess we'll have a quick look at the menu. See, look, now that we've got that, we're actually spreading around the place. Kind of want some resistance to heat and cold as well. I think that definitely works out for us, but we still need a load more infectivity, so... well, I mean, actually, that gives a fairly... in arid environments. That's alright, because it helps us take Africa, and taking Africa is quite a big deal. It's the biggest block of countries on the map, so you want to surge through them as quickly as possible. So because I'm actually claiming China now, I am going to massively surge ahead of my opponent here, but it doesn't really mean that much. So if he's at around 50 million, if he's as good as I am, then he's probably in a country that doesn't have China's total population. I mean, obviously that's not likely. China China's massive. So I'd say he's in Africa. If I had to guess, I'm thinking Africa, because it's the other really good starting place to be. But since I'm given so much free time by my opponent here, I'm not really having to deal with any significant pressure. I'm happy to just generally farm up DNA and just kind of go max infectivity, and then see if I can win all day. Yay! Dr. Rage has very good knowledge on the rhyming form, and if you would like to drop beat, Dr. Rage will drop his hot rhymes all over you. Wait, that sounds very wrong. I take it back. I withdraw my hot rhymes back into my... That's no! Imagine... Oh, I mean, it's not really where I was going, but now I get the thought. Imagine peeing in reverse! Oh, I just had this horror moment where I just, like, oh, no! Oh, God! Why did that happen to me? I just had this sudden... Oh, I can't. I just have the... my eyes are wide. I'm gonna wake up tonight with, like, hot... just sweating and just screaming reverse pit. We'll cut that out. We will cut that out. I am sorry. What is it about Plague Inc. that... Oh, God. Just not good. Oh, we haven't even like mwahaha our opponent, which I think is definitely an issue. We want to lower our severity. We don't want to start getting cured yet. That would be a massive blunder. So let's finish off our infectivity. So we don't really need much more than that. We now need to kind of start spreading throughout the globe, though I think my cure research did already start beginning. Yeah, I didn't evolve it fast enough. Damn, I was too busy being traumatized. Okay. What did I... Oh, you can actually turn chat off. Damn, maybe that's what people do to me. Maybe they block it out. I need to come up with a way to prevent communications inhibiting. So we want to get some frost resistance, and then we'll go for a little bit of fire resistance. And didn't I tell you he was in Africa? See, I worked it out. I mean, it would have to be very unlucky if he just happened to have captured Africa, but I think we're going to find his starting country fairly soon here. I mean, if our research has started... we can, in theory, competently keep our symptoms. I mean, well, I think that's alright. We can deal with that. It's just a little bit of stomach lining infectivity. That's fine, right? Okay, that's still not his starting area. Interesting. I would have guessed Central Africa if I had to commit. I don't know. I mean, I'm fairly... competent. Yeah, there it was. So it was Algeria. Interesting. Very, very interesting. That seems like a very weirdly specific place. No, I need to be in Algeria, okay? I absolutely need it. Though we basically found each other's starting country at the same time, so that doesn't help me massively. So is there anywhere I don't have? The Caribbean and Morocco. Morocco will happen, whereas the Caribbean... potentially not, so that might be a problem. I can't afford either of those. I do want more opportunistic infection. I could actually start focusing on cure. I could shift and start powering his cure through, but I don't think I really need to. I think I can claim the world here. I seem to be doing fairly well in most countries, though I do need to get to the Caribbean. Why is he going for murder? That seems like a terrible idea. So he's actually making us easy to cure. Well, he's on 35% cure. So I think I can just ignore that. I think I can just straight up power through his cure and get, like, look at it. He's making a massive mistake. He's gone for lethality and, yeah, I think we can claim this one, guys. I'm kind of excited. We'll get the ability and focus him to be cured in his home country. We'll also make him be cured. India is a pretty good place to force him to be cured in. And yeah, look at that. No! Oh, no, that whole 2 DNA. Whatever could I do? I'm lost without that DNA. Lost, I tell you. I am lost. So yeah, look at this. Not only are we way more infectious than he is, and we've captured the Caribbean and Morocco, in fact. Again, Argentina being Argentina. You know what? Cure him, Argentina. Do it. Cure the bastard. And again, we'll go for his starting country. And there it is. He has resigned. Forgetfulness has dominated Svinka. Damn straight it has. So what was he doing? I mean, yeah, he was just evolving symptoms, but then he went full symptoms. Look at that. Yeah, he got headaches, seizures. he was psychosis, insanity. Jesus, he was going for it. I mean, fair play to the guy, but not the most effective of tactics there. Really not. Oh, okay. Strangled from behind. That's definitely going to be our next plague. I'm liking the look of that. You know, if the entire globe gets strangled from behind, there's going to be an earthly chorus of and, you know, if we communicate skinheads, his name is Skinheads. Wow. Wow. I'm going to go for the Central Africa tactic this time, which is going to be fine. We want dust transferring and then heat resistance, but we are trying to strangle some skinheads from behind. It's like, hey mate, what the hell do you think you're doing? I don't know why skinheads, sorry. Hey mate, what the fuck do you think you're doing? I will fuck you up, mate. As long as you say mate aggressively enough, then you got that going on for you. Not that, you know, not that I'm implying all bald people are aggressive, but, you know, I think maybe your aggressive levels is related to how much hair you do have. I mean, that's probably wrong, and I'm sorry, I just got angry at bald people for a second. Am I not allowed to be not angry at bald people? I reserve my right as a grown-ass man to be angry at hairless individuals. You know those cats that don't have hair? No, alright, we don't need dry wipe cats. It is no, okay? Unless you're using them as a scrubber, then maybe, but that's just cataboos, okay? And we don't go down that path. I have way too much DNA. Guys, in my body, I've just got way too much DNA. Why does Plague Inc. make me do these things? I just don't understand. Okay, we're going to get the first 2 levels of birds now, and then really take over Africa. It seems like a good way to do. I mean, I'd guess he does go for a big populous country based on how many he's infecting right now, but obviously I have no real idea. So we need to get to 19. There we go. A little bit of an easy spread there. About to get some more bonus DNA. Looking good. Keep it going. Keep it going. I mean, if we can 2 for 2 in an episode, I'm liking that. Like, that gives us a real confidence boost. And look, we're millions ahead of him. We're going to have some more DNA boosting in any second. Come on, home country. Keep it going. Oh, we're not actually fully committed on our home country. That's interesting. I thought we'd be fully done there. Alright, we're about to have it. We want it as soon as possible. Technically, playing the most efficiently, you should just be on your Simpsons screen, spam clicking to instantly get it to get the maximum effectiveness out of it. But there you go. I mean, honestly, our last opponent basically beat himself, so I can't take too much credit for that victory. While I will fully accept it, I can't take too much credit. Okay. I don't really know what to go for now, because I guess we should extend a little bit to the other countries, and to do that I will grab some drug resistance, then I can spread a little bit better, and I guess we do want some water spreading so I can start going on boats, so we will grab that. Oh, no, I actually need 17 for that. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought I'd need that much for base water, though getting the other stuff does increase it in its defense, so I'm okay with that. Oh, we got sweating. You know what, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it because I can't afford to really devolve it right now. I need a little bit more of a boost. Granted, I'm not in that many countries with ports, so I didn't need water this early. I certainly don't need to upgrade it to level 2, so maybe I will, in fact, devolve our symptom. I think that makes sense. Yeah, we'll keep that there. And then actually, I kind of want to go for these two, because we've started combating his disease up here, so he's going to be towards the Russia-China area. Cold resistance, and then I'm going to aggressively start taking over his areas. It seems like a good idea, because it will be a while based on the map before he finds my location, so I will have a DNA advantage for at least a little bit. Come on, we can do this! Yes, we can. Alright, that's fine. Then we'll get resistance to him, just so he stops spreading, because I obviously have way more people infected than he has, so preventing him from growing that is obviously a very, very big deal. So we're still getting our bonus DNA. This should be effectively a stomp, unless something ridiculous happens later on. So now that I've got this going on, I can just focus more on irregular transmission. So we need about 60 DNA to polish that off, and then I should be able to just sit back, relax, plague all cool, infect some people outside of schools, hospitals, causing chaos all good, and maybe murdering people in the neighborhood. They started sweating one little bit, and then they fell over, and now their hearts are failing, and then it's all over. I'm fairly impressed with that. Come on, that wasn't terrible. That was, I don't care what you say, that was fine. You don't judge me. You don't judge me. Okay. Get our second water, and then we just need our sweet, sweet 32. Cure research has begun. That does suck, but it's nothing we can't deal with here. Because his best bet right now is to get me cured, because I am spreading way too fast for him to effectively contain it, especially as I'm still getting bonus DNA. Hey, I've actually got Argentina this time, which is good. Still don't have the Caribbean, but... Ooh, no, that boat's not going anywhere near it. Damn you, Caribbean! Damn you all the way to, well, the Caribbean, actually. That makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Okay, so we should have a crap ton of infectivity now. So I think I'm going to go for the second drug resistance so I can get the civilized world a little bit easier. Places like America. And then we'll go for a second bit of frost resistance. In fact, I'm actually really struggling in China, which surprises me, that we have just arrived. I should, in theory, be doing really well in countries he's infected. Yeah, I slowly am growing up in France. I'm growing up in France, everyone! So this is going to come down to maybe Japan and China, because I only have 137 people in China. That is really an issue. Although it actually is moving up a little bit. Come on, China! I gave you to John earlier, and I'm sorry, alright? I didn't mean to offend you, but you need to be John's. Oh, let's go for livestock. Actually, I hardly ever get livestock, so that might help in China. I mean, I've got two choices here. I either spend all my DNA on infectivity and hope that I beat the cure, because I'm actually going up in China fairly nicely now. So maybe it's time to fight the cure. Oh, I don't know. What do I do? What do I do? Let's get more livestock, because there's going to be a lot of livestock in China. That at least makes sense. I don't know which one, the birds, livestock, or blood, is the one that gets China. And I don't know if it's rats either. Urban regions, so I guess we'll go for that, because there's a lot of urban stuff in China, very densely populated cities. Yes, that seems to have done the trick. Rodents were the answer. Rats. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Because, like, the rats, but also, like, the expression rats. I know, it's hilarious. But, no, there is definitely an issue that the cure is on 50%. So I have to... He is... I'm only 2% easier to cure, actually, though he is going for that. So this is basically a race between me infecting China and me getting cured. Though I am surging across China right now, though I am on 60% of the cure. How much to get that? 36. Is that going to be worth it? I think it is, just for future curing. Look, he's trying to cure me in China. Actually, yeah! Boom! I figured it out! Go on, rats! Go on, son! There, not that I have rat children, that's just weird. My name has been Rage. Like if you enjoyed this. 2 for 2 on some Plague Inc. today. How good is that? How really excellent is that? That's fantastic. Alright, guys. Strangled from behind. The ever-present Victor. If you got any plague names, let me know. Hey, I'm rank 3,830. I will get to rank 1, damn it. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.